Right, welcome to a brief history of mirrors. Mirrors are made via mainly sand kilned into glass, and then the glass layer is silver coated. Usually it stems from front and back silvered mirrors, so typical household mirrors such as this one would be back silvered mirrors, where obviously the layer of the silver is behind the glass, but some things for like telescopes they would have front silvered. This is mainly for scientific reasons, as well as reflecting properly instead of having refraction from the glass. The oldest form of mirrors would have been water. As people, humans saw their own reflections. Heavily polished obsidian was the first created mirror from, molten lava heating so at high temperatures that it creates basically molten glass. And these obsidian mirrors are very haunting to look at. They're very dark. Obviously, there's no glass or silver layer, so there's a lot of religion attached to these obsidian mirrors throughout time. And as time has progressed, copper, bronze, silver has been used to create mirrors. A lot of it stems from vanity and wealth, as religion became less important for some cultures. There is a shield called the Archimedes Death Ray, which technically is a form of a mirror made of bronze, where they would actually use the sun rays, or it would be called a death ray, to condense sunlight off these shields and burn wooden ships down, which I found very interesting. So mirrors now are mainly being developed for scientific reasons, for microscopes, and they're going to be advancing, obviously, for lots of different reasons. But a few list of some, various household items I can think of right now would be a kettle, a mirror, whatever this thing is, and I don't know, there's quite a lot. It's quite a commonplace item. Superstitions of mirrors. There's quite a lot here. There is trapping the owner of a mirror's soul inside. So if you receive a second-hand mirror, it is thought that basically the soul of the previous owner is in there. If you crack a mirror, it is 7 years bad luck. Lots of people would, in Jewish tradition, they would cover mirrors to stop the trapping of babies' souls. There's a reason why vampires don't have a reflection, and that's because they don't have a soul to trap, which I found very interesting. I didn't realise that. There's this rather bizarre one which I don't really believe in, but I'll say it anyway. There was a Halloween tradition from the 19th century where a woman would sit by herself in candlelit conditions, eating an apple and brushing her hair, and allegedly her future husband would appear behind her in the mirror and with his hand on her shoulder, apparently, which, weird. The mirrors also have this rather endless effect. There's quite a dark history to mirrors, but I will show you what the endless mirror effect is. And that is all. That's a brief history of mirrors.